Come on, Onika. Listen, Onika, we out here rooting for you.
Like, at least until the motherfucking media starts lying on your name, girl.
But you know what? Nicki's been training for this day her whole life.
Girl,
her whole career.
Nicki been fighting these hoes since she came out, so. Everybody, welcome back to the Crimson Report!
With breaking musical news.
Oh, yes. So, sister, how are you?
Hydrated and refreshed. I got some sunlight.
Oh, right.
I'm blooming.
Like the flower that you are.
Like the poisonous plant that I am.
Talking about poison, we've seen some poison in the media lately. Because
poison.
Nicki Minaj has recently gotten into a little bit of a debacle because she's nowadays with the 19 and with certain vaccinations, proclamations, the discourse has been very, very yes, no, don't.
Very sensationalized and dramatized. And if you even sound like you're promoting a certain thing, people are gonna jump on your neck.
Literally. So Nicki was just, living her life.
Saying what she say, doing
and
what she do.
This is the tweet that got her the most recognition, which is not at all the full tweet. This is a tweet. So let me read it. So this is the one that got the most eyes. My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision. Not bullied. That was funny as shit, because when you listen to it, like, what the hell?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? To me, that sounds like your cousin's friend got an STD and some shit went wrong, and he's like, well, I got the vaccine, so it must have been that. Side effects.
Oh. That got me hot, Jizz.
And it's like, and I know, granted, because I know people are going to be like, oh, there are side effects. There are side effects. But the issue that I can see why people are getting mad at this tweet is because it sounds like a very sensationalized way of saying, hey, girl, because this happened, because of the vaccine, y'all got to think on that if you're thinking of getting it. So she didn't outright say, don't get the vaccine. But her saying that story and people being like, it's those same people that listened to Trump where they were like, drink bleach to cure yourself of the thing. And these same people are like, oh my God, but my balls are going to expand and blow up if I got the vaccine.
So the best part is that right above it, like the next tweet that I'm about to, like right above it, as I'm showing you right now, she replied to somebody that tweeted, I had to get the vaccine because they wouldn't let me look for a job or get a job to earn some money. And no, I'm unsure about getting the second vaccine. Nicki replied, and I quote, I know, babe, a lot of countries won't let people work without the vaccine. I'd recommend they get the vaccine. They have to feed their families. I'm sure I'll be vaccinated as well because I have to go on tour, etc.
If you want your life to move forward, it sounds like you're going to have to get the vaccine anyway, sweetie. So I know all you people out here that don't have the vaccine that are sitting here being like, well, I don't know. You got to work eventually. And I know OnlyFans is not going to be, it's not going to be a viable option once October rolls around.
So it very much or maybe it might be, I don't know, because I think OnlyFans was like, just kidding, y'all canceling too many subscriptions. Wait, what was that?
Well, that's a way to fix that problem.
So, like,
come on, community.
Right. So I'm gonna ask you, what did you gather from that tweet that I read? What did you gather from any of the word? Because the girls not like to see a tweet and interpret it their own ways. They're like, oh, you said that you should research on the vaccine. Oh, she said don't get the vaccine.
So here's the thing, because I was also in the same boat as Nicki and all these other people, where I was hesitant to get the vaccine.
Yes.
And my reason may not be because my cousin's friend's balls exploded.
Right.
But I was very hesitant because I just didn't believe in something that was pushed so quickly.
Yes.
In the midst of everything. But I understand that, we kind of have to do what we have to do to survive. And I can see why people are upset with this, but it's very much like she's, again, not saying not to get it. And then she even says herself that she's going to fucking get it because Nicki has not retired, y'all. I don't know if you knew that. The girl is still booked and busy on tour and all the things. And the barbs want to go see Nicki.
Right.
They missed all of 2020 to go see Nicki. And What? So now she's like, I'm ready to go on tour, so I guess that means I have to get vaccinated.
So, sister, now that we basically we come to understand, like, because I feel like we are very rational thinking people, and that if we get the whole scope and read and listen and discuss,
give people an actual chance. Because listen, I know Boosie was quick to being like, damn, y'all jumped on my back for saying what I said, or not Boosie, the other one, the booty or whatever. So he was quick to being like, people are quick to jump on my back for saying what I'm saying, and you don't even give me a chance to respond. But it's like, no.
You literally,
your actions and everything after that still shows what you're doing. The media didn't even give Nicki a chance to fucking respond.
Okay, thank you for our next segment that comes into this. Bitch, the media, like, within seconds almost. Like,
they were just waiting for that juicy.
So the readout thought it was going to be a cue to send Miss Joy and Reed. Miss Joy, I'm not going to read you too much because I don't know you, but the way you did this clown-ass behavior that you
this performance speech.
Because you literally put yourself up like, and I love you, and I like your music.
Come on, puppet on some strings.
I was like, not this.
Corporate puppet.
She came out and she was like, how dare you, Nicki, with your following of 22 million. I only got 2 million.
It's the outrage for me. How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah.
You didn't even give that woman a chance to breathe.
So this brought up a very motherfucking good point, because I don't know what it's like to be a celebrity, but I figured that they have some of the same thinking as we do. And like, so tell me something, Miss Joy. I want to ask you this because I know you a vivid watcher. You watch it every week. I know you watch the CrimsonMonastery, so I want to ask you, who are you with less than 10 times the amount of following this lady has? Who the hell are you to tell her what she should do with her base that she's worked for and that she has done? Because the first thing I thought of was, oh, look at this wannabe 2 million following hoe wants to be like telling somebody that has a bigger name and a bigger voice than her.
2 million? Who is out here listening to you?
Like
that.
Not only that, because when you think about it in a grand scale, like, girl, you have 2 million people listening to you. That's enough. Like, you have a bigger voice than the average. So it became like, I'm not a believer in you telling somebody else how to follow or lead their own like social media and everything, because here's my thing. If Nicki was a conservative and she hardcore believed screw gays and do this and that, unfortunately the right would be like, that's her friend on my page, she can do that,
that's her opinion,
right? And unfortunately she would, but she's not. She's living her life as Nicki Minaj. So what I want you to do, Miss Joy, since you got all the answers, why don't you have 22 million followers,
bitch?
My thing, this is very much giving me vibes of like the people trying to come after Ana Navarro, and it's
yes,
Miss Ana is gonna sit here and read you to death.
Miss Ana Navarro said, por favor.
Excuse me. But another thing too is just like, oh, so you were already ready, doing your little segments, pressed and ready to go at work while you were scrolling through Twitter. What? Nicki Minaj said what?
Literally.
Gotta go on air. How dare you, Miss Onika Minaj Brown?
Right. Dupree Davenport.
Say all of the things with your 22 million followers. I only have 2 million. Girl, shut up.
Like, Miss Joy.
And don't bring your followers into this, because it also made the argument sound very, like, it kind of cheapened the argument a little bit, because it's like, girl,
she can't help that people like her and follow her,
and she's more relevant than you.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then what's funny was with Nicki, what I love is when sometimes celebrities with other people, they're like, oh, let's play. So she said, Miss Homophobic Coon. I was like, oh my god,
not Miss. What was it they called her? Miss Tamiana.
Miss Tamiana. No. Because it's literally like, oh, since you can go on national TV seconds, minutes,
and this is not even like, because Miss Joy was like, oh, how dare you waste the time of like social, or she said
how dare you make our community not get vaccinated, put us at risk? How dare you go on TV and lie?
Yeah, girl, you're on national TV. That's a little bit like
she was on, Miss Nicki was on Twitter, and it kind of is a bigger sad ass point that more people paid attention to Nicki's tweet than your little sad ass program. Oh,
so leave it alone.
Girl, look, all I know is earlier today when we were talking about it, her shit was still blowing up with likes and retweets and all of the things. And
so they talked about Miss Joy, and Nicki pulled out this little snippet where she like basically questioned the government, and then where there was an article about her having a controversy with a homophobic blog post. So Miss Joy, it sounds like since you like to go based on tweets, so is this homophobic post? Do you not like the flagettes? Because that would sound like it would come from a firing place. It would come.
This also gives me
termination tease.
This gives me also very much corporate clown, because I know all those other people on your newscast anchorage were sitting there just nodding their heads solemnly like, yes, say the thing.
They sure were. They were just like, yes, you better read.
Y'all better nod your heads somewhere else.
And then, so a few of the other girls started to pile in. Miss Pierce Morgan, girl, go home. I choose her lipstick. She goes home right, and she doesn't even walk into the workroom. Goodbye.
Sail back.
Yeah. Pierce Morgan had a little thing, and she was like, "Oh my God, you the rudest little madam I've met." And Nicki was like, "Let me clown her real quick. Let me not only put this on my bio, bitch. Free full press and promotion.
Thank you so much,
bitch. Get on live with me, and I will eat you up." Oh no! But then the pussy has. Oh no! But I'm not doing all that.
They can't handle Nicki's pen. So
literally, so it's like, excuse me. And this is so I was questioning about this because I didn't want to cover this and be like, oh, am I too much of a bias for Nicki because I like her music? Am I becoming a barb? But then I stopped and said no, because I don't like when it comes down to a point of like points and like not having an objective bias and being, she did not say that
verbatim.
You said.
No, you said like I said. You said.
Y'all interpreted. Because the thing is just like, this is what happens with a lot of people, where it's just like someone says a thing and then people take it a certain way because, either A, they don't know how to read, or they just lack comprehension skills.
Yes.
They probably failed English all through schooling. So it just comes off like you're having a whole conversation of what you think she said without her. So now it's like all these other things are popping up, and it's like, no. She did not say that.
Come on.
You're the same people that probably ate Tide Pods and
bleach.
Drank bleach when Trump said to. And it's like, Nicki, it's like someone in the comments brought this up. It's like the fact that y'all gave Nicki so much credence, like she's some fucking doctor, to listen to her.
Come on.
It's like, obviously are you gonna listen to a rapper for your latest things? I'm pretty sure the CDC was spouting all this shit during the height of the panty, but no one wants to wear a mask, no one wants to do all of the things, but the second a rapper wants to say something, we're all up in arms because they're spreading misinformation when y'all just can't read.
To me like you bitches think that this little magic cylinder trap card that you guys use is gonna work. No, bitch, we're paying attention, because that was my main thing too. I'm not taking my advice from a fucking rapper anyways. I'm paying attention to my doctor. So all you bitches are just dumb enough to sit there and be like, oh my God, she shouldn't have said that. Why are you not talking to your doctors like this? Why are you not outraged at certain political figures that in a way have more of a connection to the healthcare system than fucking rappers do? Why are you all not doing this? Because I don't see any of you bitches doing that. I don't see hourly coverage. Oh, you know why? Because that don't get traction. That don't get views. You bitches want it clicks and views.
And you're slow. Like, that's really it. Y'all are just slow as fuck. And you're being like you're not using and utilizing the
skills?
tool in between your ears. You're not using that brain. You know what? No, I'm so sorry. Y'all just have smooth brain. There's not a wrinkle in sight on that brain.
The thought process is just skim through. Just zip through.
Slid off into the next dimension.
So with that, we want to challenge everybody that's listening to this and give us your opinion. Tell us what it is in the comments and below. But I personally, speaking for myself, one of the Crimson reporters, it does not make sense that you are trying to stir a narrative based on how y'all feel, and never do you guys cite the whole tweeting thread or the tweeting history where she then addresses the fact that she will get vaccinated. She recommends people get vaccinated.
She just encourages people to really think critically in their own heart and feelings on whether or not they should get the vaccines for themselves. She is essentially saying, do not get bullied or feel pressured to get something that you don't feel comfortable with.
And excuse me, all you white bitches, I have an opinion on this. I have something to tell y'all too. Y'all might not know this, but The government has not treated black and brown people the same as Caucasian people. So there was a thing in the past, many instances actually, where black and brown people were taken advantage of medically. So the reasons that some people of color have to fear are different from ours. And whether we want to say, oh, well, that's too much, that's not within our realm, because y'all don't know what it is like to go to the doctor and be like, oh my God, they might kill me. They might kill me because they're testing something.
Yeah, or they're not even listening to you, and you're like, damn, like, I'm telling him this and this and my symptoms, and he's just like, girl, you just need to lose weight. And it's like, bitch, my kidney ruptured.
Right. So, with that being said, just remember, everybody, read. Just read.
And if you thought you read it, read it again.
Because chances are you didn't get it right.